Angela here and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. For today's video, I am actually going to be testing out some TikTok makeup hacks, and I actually put up a poll on my Instagram asking you guys what kind of content you would like to watch for today's video. So between ASMR and TikTok makeup hacks actually won by a super duper large margin. So today we are going to be testing out some of them. So for the TikTok videos that I chose, I actually tried my best to choose makeup hacks that will cover all parts of our face, including base makeup, eyebrows, eyelashes, and so on and so forth. So we are going to try out those TikTok makeup hacks today and see whether they work or not. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So starting out with the base, I actually found this video and I'm going to be watching the TikTok right now before we start with the testing of the hack. So let's go.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first, then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me.
Okay, so this is the part where when I first watched it, I was a bit like, what? Because you know how we actually, when we do makeup, we start out with our base. Starting out with moisturizer is actually what I do as well. I wash my face and then I put on moisturizer before I start my makeup. But where the path diverge is where she starts putting translucent powder instead, which is what I usually put after I put my foundation, my concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna actually scoot the camera a little bit closer so that you guys can see what I'm doing for the hack. Okay, so what she start out first is with moisturizer. So I have this Laneige Moisture Cream, which I'm going to apply all over my face first because I haven't moisturized my face yet. Okay, so after moisturizing, step 2 is to put some translucent powder all over our face, and she said to lightly dab it, so we are not gonna go too overboard with it. So taking my Laura Mercier powder as well as my powder brush, I'm just gonna dab a little bit and tap off the excess because every time I use this powder, it's like a level 10 tornado and cyclone, so we're gonna be very careful with it. Okay, so step 3 is actually setting spray, but for my everyday makeup, I actually don't use setting spray, and the last time I used setting spray, I ran out of it. So we are just gonna jump straight to the next step, which is primer. So grabbing my Dr. Young Silky Primer, I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit onto the back of my hand, and we are gonna spread it all over our face. I have to admit, it's a little bit disconcerting to be putting something that is like liquid onto powder because I've already applied my powder. It feels a bit weird. It's like not the best texture to be touching my face right now, you know. But we are just gonna shut the hell up and follow the hack. I mean, the thing is that perhaps the results won't be as like wow as the original TikTok video makeup hack because I did not put setting spray. Okay, so primer is done, and the last step is actually to put foundation on. So if you guys watch my everyday makeup routine, which I'm gonna link up here, you would know that I don't usually use foundation ever since I started to take care of my skin a bit more because I don't want to clog up my pores. So I've actually been using concealer for my everyday makeup to cover up spots and conceal those imperfections. So I have this foundation here, which is from this brand called Popfeel that I think I bought a few months ago, maybe close to a year ago, and I haven't been using it at all. So I don't know whether it's like expired, and it clearly doesn't match my skin tone. So I don't know what the heck I was thinking when I bought this, but this is like the only foundation I've left in my makeup. So I'm just gonna use this begrudgingly. So grabbing my sponge, my makeup sponge, I'm just gonna spread the product out and blend it in. As of now, I'm not feeling much difference. Although I would say that the finish of the foundation actually looks quite nice. So I think the biggest difference I can see is actually my dark eye circles, like this part. Usually when I put concealer, it becomes really dry after that. But I don't think it's really dry today. Actually, the finish for it is quite like silky. It's like quite smooth. Okay, final step, I'm gonna put concealer on and then we will be right back. Okay, so this is our base finished. Overall, I'm gonna rate this hack like a 7 out of 10. I don't think that it gives like a huge difference, but I don't know whether it's obvious on the camera, but in real life, it's like I can see the difference. It's a lot more even, like the application as well as the skin, the finish itself. It's quite nice. It's like really silky instead of like being very dry and matte. Yeah, it just looks like my skin but better. It's like enhanced in a sense. So I quite like it. So final rating 7 out of 10. So for our second TikTok makeup hack, we are actually going to be moving on to our brows. I actually saw this hack on TikTok and I was quite intrigued by it because TikTok has been having this really feathered eyebrow look trend going on for a while now, and this person actually teaches you how to do it, and this is actually her personal eyebrow routine as well. We are gonna watch the hack video first. Okay, so what she does is actually to prime her eyebrows first. We have already primed our face just now when we were doing our base. So I'm still gonna prime my eyebrows as per normal, and then she grabs a bar of soap and then she uses a spoolie to comb the soap out before brushing them onto her eyebrows. So we are gonna try that today. Okay, so coming back to this angle, I'm just gonna start with priming my eyebrows first. So putting a bit of our Dr. Young primer onto the back of my hand again. I'm just gonna lightly prime my eyebrows. One of my eyebrow hairs just came out after I did that. Okay, cool. Off to a great start. Okay, so priming of eyebrows done. We are gonna be using a bar of soap and a spoolie to take out the bar of soap now. Okay, so I actually tried this before I started filming and I realized that if the bar of soap is like completely dry, right, it doesn't work. So I actually wet the bar of soap a little bit just now. And what we are gonna do is just do this. It's a bit gross right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like the whole texture and how it looks, I'm not very like keen on doing this, but let's just try. Yeah, I don't even know whether it will work. Okay, it's a really weird feeling. Okay, I guess after this thing is going on, what she does next is to actually use a concealer to underline the bottom of our brow. So I have my Essence concealer here, which already coincidentally has a brush. So I'm just gonna underline the bottom of my eyebrows like that. Okay, after underlining the bottom of your eyebrows, she actually blends the concealer out. So I'm just gonna be using my sponge and blend my concealer out as best as possible. I don't really know how I feel about it because the concealer is like kinda, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's like mixing up with the soap a bit, so it looks a bit gross right now, but we are just gonna like press on and see the final results later. Okay, but what she does next is to actually fill in the gaps of her eyebrows with any brow product. So I'm just gonna use my normal eyebrow pencil and I'm gonna fill in the gaps of my eyebrows. And I feel like this eyebrow trend only can work for people who already has nice eyebrows, like people who have like thick eyebrow hairs. I think those people will look the best with this eyebrow trend. For me, I have like really sparse brows, so I don't know whether it will work for me. Okay, so next what she does is actually to shape the brow. So all those hair that is like standing up like a bit too ridiculously tall, we're gonna use the spoolie again and we are gonna brush them back down straight. So after we are done with that step, we are actually gonna use our eyebrow pencil or any eyebrow product that you are using, and we are gonna continue to fill up the top part of our eyebrow instead. So the final step of this eyebrow look is to actually put concealer on top of our eyebrows So we have already lined the bottom part just now, right, with concealer. But right now, sorry, I don't know if I said concealer, but we are supposed to use foundation. Yeah, so we're gonna use our foundation and we are gonna line the top part of it and then blend it out. And that will be the final look. So I'm gonna be doing the other side of my eyebrows before I come back for a final rating. Okay, so I actually just finished my other brow and this is the final look. So for our final rating, I actually take back all the words I said about this whole hack, because the thing is, I think I actually quite like it. I think the only part which, I don't know, is it because of my own concealer, like the concealer brand, or is it my own like blending skills or something? The concealer doesn't actually really blend in very well. Like it kind of mixes with the soap and does this weird congelation thing, which I'm not really a big fan of. But other than that, I actually quite like the final look. I think it's just a bit weird that we are using soap on our eyebrows, and I like how like the front part of my eyebrow, like the hairs are like really neat and they are like just very clean cut. That kind of look, I quite like it. So I'm gonna give it a final rating of 8 out of 10. I'm gonna actually try this trick a few more times and I'm gonna see whether it ends up becoming a part of my makeup routine. So for our next makeup hack, we are actually going to be moving on to our eyes. So the next TikTok makeup hack actually only need 2 things. Number 1, you need a bobby pin as well as an eyeliner. So what this person does is actually put eyeliner onto the corner of our bobby pin and then use this as a stem to stem our eyeliner onto our eyes to give it a shape before you fill it up and complete your eyeliner. So this is actually not a new trick, not just on TikTok but also on YouTube as well. A lot of people have tried it before. Some people like it, some people don't, because I think it's not a really universal way of doing your eyeliner since every single person has a different eye shape. But I've never personally tried it before, so we are gonna try it today in this video. And let's just see whether we personally like it on my eyes or not. Okay, so I have my eyeliner here as well. I'm gonna be using my Novo red eyeliner since we are not gonna have any heavy makeup look today. So just for funsies, I'm gonna be using the red one. So with the bobby pin here, what the person does is actually draw and fill up like the shape of the bobby pin. So I'm gonna be doing that now. Okay. There's like a gap there. I don't know whether it's user error, like application error right now, or that my bobby pin is shit, or my eyeliner has like no ink or what. We are gonna try it again. This trick is not really doing it right now. I'm not really impressed with this hack right now, but we are gonna do the other side as well to equal it out. Okay, meh. So this hack is not doing it for me. This is my second try on the right eye for my stamping, and it's not really giving me a clear shape, and I think that it looks pretty bad, especially since the whole like eyeliner has smudged on our eyes when we were trying to stamp it. But I'm just gonna complete my eyeliner look first. Okay, so this is my final eyeliner look. As you can see, I don't think they look really symmetrical, and it's definitely like a 2 out of 10 for this hack. It really didn't work, and I don't know, is it because of my eyeliner or is it user error here? I don't know what happened. The reason why I didn't give it 0 out of 10 is because I see potential of it working, because it worked for the person in the video but it didn't work for me. I have a feeling it's because my eyeliner is not really liquid enough for it to stick onto the bobby pin, so it dried up really fast, and that's why when I tried to stamp it, it didn't really like leave a really nice stamp shape for me to draw. Yeah, 2 out of 10. So still on our eyes, I'm actually gonna be moving on to my eyelashes. So this TikTok makeup hack that I saw actually requires 2 things only to make your eyelashes pop on your face. And what you need is actually number 1, mascara, and number 2, a hair dryer. So it's very simple. The person just puts mascara on her eyes. So I don't know if she actually uses an eyelash color before she basically blow dries her eyelashes using cool temperature setting. But in the TikTok video hack, it did not show her using an eyelash color, so I'm assuming she doesn't, and she just puts her mascara directly onto her eyes before using a cool setting on her hair dryer to dry the eyelashes. So we are going to try this hack and see if it works. So I'm actually going to plug in my hair dryer first before we start this hack. Okay, with that done, I'm actually going to be putting mascara onto my eyes right now. Okay, I think that's enough product. So putting our hairdryer onto the cool setting. Yeah, we're just gonna blow dry our eyes right now. So overall, I'm gonna be rating this TikTok makeup hack a 4 out of 10. So I don't think that it works really well. I think it's like normal, and that there's better like eyelashes tricks out there than doing this. And also because I wear contacts, putting like a hairdryer near my eyes, even if it's just cold temperature, irritated the shit out of it and I teared up. So I don't think that it's worth the hassle to go through when you can just curl your eyelashes like multiple times. Can you guys see the difference? Like, this is just with curling, and this is without curling and using the trick. So I think that it's a lot easier to just use an eyelash color. And obviously when you put it onto your eyes after putting mascara, be careful, try not to target too much. If not, you might actually pull your eyelashes out because it's really dry with the mascara on. But yeah, final rating for this trick, I'm gonna rate it a 4 out of 10. Okay, so after we are done with our eyes, we are going to be moving on to our lips. This hack is actually for dry lips and for people who hate sticky or shiny lip balm. I actually use lip balm on a regular basis because my lips get chapped really easily. So we are going to see this makeup hack and see whether it helps with our makeup and our lips.
Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Okay, so her trick is to actually use eye cream on our lips because it soaks in super quickly and it's moisturizing but matte. And apparently it works great under matte liquid lipstick. So we are going to try it out with a matte liquid lipstick and we are going to see whether it works or not. So I'm not actually someone who uses eye cream regularly because I have my own skincare routine and eye cream is not part of it. I actually have a sample of an eye cream which we are going to try to use on our lips and see whether this makeup hack works or not. As of now, I really hate how it like feels on my lips. It's just, it feels really gross. Like, it feels very like oily. I don't know. And also I don't think it's a very flattering look on my lips right now, especially since it's like soaking into the dead skin. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, it's really gross. And I purposely did not exfoliate before filming because I wanted to see whether it will work. Obviously it's not working because I think that I just wasted a really good eye cream which I could have used on my eyes instead of my lips. But we are gonna wait for it to soak into our lips before using a matte liquid lipstick and put it onto our lips and see how it works. Okay, so I'm back with my matte liquid lipstick. This is Beeper from Colourpop, and as of now, my lips still feel a bit uncomfortable. You can tell that the dry skin has like lessened a lot as compared to when we first put the eye cream on. I don't really know how to describe the feeling, but it's just a bit uncomfortable. But the trick does work in the sense that it did soak in really quickly as compared to using lip balm. So we are going to test the trick out right now with a matte liquid lipstick and see what's the difference as compared to putting lip balm than matte liquid lipstick. Okay, so we have our final verdict. I'm actually gonna give this makeup hack a 6 out of 10. The reason why I chose to use this liquid lipstick as compared to my other liquid lipstick is because Colourpop, while it's quite moisturizing, it tends to still dry out my lips. And I know this color particularly dries out my lips whenever I use it, and that's why I stopped using matte liquid lipsticks because my lips have been getting really chapped. But It actually feels quite comfortable sitting on my lips right now after the whole hack of putting the eye cream. So I still have my eye cream here on the back of my hand. How it feels is not sticky, it's not drying, it's not really like when I put my lips together, it like separates really comfortably. So I don't know, I have a feeling it's because with the base we have kind of set with the eye cream while putting a drying matte liquid lipstick, it actually works pretty well. And I don't think that my dry skin is really obvious with this liquid lipstick as well. So that's why I think I would give the verdict of 6 out of 10, even though I really hate the way it felt on my lips. So if you're someone that's really like sensitive and you hate like oily things like on your face, I don't think this hack will work for you as well. But for me, I'm okay. Maybe I will put like lesser eye cream next. And with that, that is the complete makeup look. Overall, out of all the hacks, I think the only one that I would probably actively use is the foundation one, the base makeup. I actually quite like it. Even till now, I still quite like how my base looks. I'm not sure how it will perform against the actual elements out there when there's dust, there's heat, there's sweat. I don't know how it will react to that, but for filming purposes, I actually quite like the finish of the skin when it comes to the base. And I think the second hack that I might try again is actually the eyebrows one. I quite like how it looks, even though I did check the footage before I'm filming this right now, and I kind of see that my eyebrows are still not symmetrical, and I think that's user error. So we are not going to blame the hack on it, but I'm really quite in love with how the eyebrows look as compared to how my usual eyebrows are. But that's all for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and do leave a comment down below on which hack is your favorite and which hack you would like to try out as well. And if there are any more TikTok makeup hacks that you guys would like me to try out, leave a comment down below as well. All the products and all the TikTok videos I've used today will be listed in the description box down below, so do check that out if you guys would like to watch that in full duration. And I guess that's all for today's video, and I'll see you guys soon. Pyong!